Welcome. Good morning. Before we begin, I would like to remind you of a few important courtesies. Please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. As everyone here is waiting to hear the name of their graduate, please refrain from using any noisemakers during speeches and the introduction of graduates. We are practicing social distancing, and remember to maintain at least 6 feet between your group and others. Also, please remember everyone must wear a mask that covers their nose and mouth at all times. Concession stands will not be open for food or drinks. Also, there is no in and out of the complex. If you leave, you will not be permitted back into the complex. Thank you to the audience watching from home, Channel 17 or Waco ISD live stream. We thank you for your support of the accomplishments of these graduates on this momentous occasion. As the proud principal of Waco High School and an alumni, I am honored to be at this celebration with you, which we bestowed the title of graduates who have persevered through academic and life challenges. Our graduates truly represent Lion Pride. Please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Waco High School JROTC Color Guard and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, sung by Haley Nafe, Allie Pendleton, and Harper Hoover, then followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Senior Class Vice President Grant Hicks on the video board.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red columns bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated at this time. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to present you the Waco High School 2020 welcome speech that has been pre-recorded and can be seen on the video screen. Hope, please make your way to the stage.
Good morning, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for Waco High School's graduating class of 2020. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for the opportunity to be here with all of you today. Without Him, none of this would be possible. Second, I'd like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Kincannon, the Waco ISD Board of Trustees, and everyone who has played a part in making today's ceremony possible. To our Waco High faculty, staff, and administration, thank you for constantly supporting us, encouraging us, and pushing us to be the best versions of ourselves. The past couple months have been difficult for all of us, so thank you for doing everything in your power to make sure we made it to graduation. I know we didn't always make it easy on you, so thank you for never giving up on us. More specifically, I would like to thank our class sponsor, Ms. Giddings, for guiding the other officers and me through the year, and for always being a positive and supportive figure in my life. I'd also like to thank our Dean of Academics, Ms. Lisa Saxenian, for putting a smile on my face each day, encouraging me, always being someone I could rely on, and so much more. You both have a special place in my heart, and I will miss you. Last but not least, I would like to thank my parents and family for their sacrifices, support, love, encouragement through good and bad times, and for always believing in me. I love you more than you know. With that being said, thank you to all of the families, parents, friends, coaches, mentors, and members of the community who have contributed to our success. It truly does take a village to raise a child, and words cannot express how thankful we are for your endless support, clear guidance, patience, and unconditional encouragement. We would not be who we are today if it weren't for people like you. Graduates, today marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another. It marks the end of high school and our entrance into adulthood. To some of us, this day couldn't come fast enough. To others, it came too quickly. Our journey has been long, but we finally made it. Over the past 4 years, we have learned, laughed, and cried together. We've experienced disappointment, encountered success, and occasionally seen failure. We've made new friends, went on new adventures, made many mistakes, and created memories that will last a lifetime. We've spent each year looking forward to the next and patiently waited for our turn to participate in the activities that make senior year so memorable. We took the little things for granted, not knowing that it would all be taken away. If I had known that March 6th would be my last day at Waco High with all of you, I would have done things differently. I would have appreciated the little things a lot more and said my goodbyes to those who mean the most to me. But that's the thing about life. It's unpredictable and it changes constantly. Sometimes it goes by so fast that we don't realize how much we have until it's gone. Although senior year has not gone according to plan, know that all of your hard work has paid off. Unprecedented circumstances have taken away our last few months together and brought many challenges and obstacles, but you have persevered and worked through them. We've endured much more than anyone could have ever imagined, but we've been flexible and handled it with great pride. It has been an honor to serve as your class president, and I could not be more proud of your growth and success academically, athletically, in our fine art programs, and as individuals. Your resilience and commitment to success has revealed your true character and prepared you for what is to come. If this year has taught me anything, it's to cherish every moment. Cherish the good moments, the bad ones, the happy ones, and the sad ones. Cherish the people you meet and cherish each and every experience. Every moment of life is unique, and once those moments pass, they remain only in our memories. Now it's time for all of us to go our separate ways. The end is bittersweet, but let's never forget the memories we've made and the lessons we've learned throughout high school. The good and bad experiences have shaped us into the people we are today, and we are stronger because of them. We had a good run, but as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. When we leave this stadium, we will close this chapter of our lives and open a new one. As you enter society as new adults, I encourage you to be kind, be compassionate, love others, stand up for what you believe in, and work hard. Each day, strive to be better than you were the day before, and never lose sight of what's important to you. Most of all, I encourage you to cherish the life you've been given and make the most of it. I don't know what the future holds, but I know that each and every one of you are capable of great things and that success is within your reach. I hope you will take all that you've learned here at Waco High and apply it to the rest of your lives. I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors, and I wish you success and happiness in everything that you pursue. Congratulations, class of 2020, and always remember, lion pride runs deep.
Thank you, Hope. I want to welcome our parents, teachers, friends, and relatives, and above all, the members of the class of Waco High School 2020 to the 33rd commencement exercise of Waco High School since consolidation. This morning, we are also very pleased to have the following distinguished guests seated on stage. Dr. Susan Kincannon, Waco ISD Superintendent. Mrs. Angela Tekell, President, Board of Trustees. Other board members attending include Mr. Alan Sykes, Vice President. Board members, Mr. Kerry Dupuy, Mrs. Stephanie Corderwick, Mrs. Robin Houston, and Mr. Jose Vendana. Also on stage is Mrs. Daphne Latchison, principal of Brazos High School. At this time, I would like to recognize the Waco ISD leadership team, Kyle DeBeer, Dina Kornblum, Cheryl Davis, Dr. Josie Hernandez Gutierrez, Dr. Rochelle Warren, and Joshua Wutcher. They're all around the stadium working in different areas. Also, I would like to recognize the Executive Director for Secondary Education, Mrs. Tiffany Witzel. The Waco High administration present today is Dean of Academies and Instruction, Ms. Lisa Saxenian. Assistant Principals, Deneric Johnson, Larry Kling, Reggie Lewis, and Kay Moore. Assisting with our ceremony this morning are our wonderful counselors. Lead counselor, Ms. Cindy Cates, Luana Arterburn, Lissa DeVoost, Maria Diaz, Christine Williams, College and Career Military Readiness Specialist, Mr. Alfred Freeman, and Brazos High Counselor, Scarlett Bohannon. Our instructional specialists present today are Mrs. April Robertson and Alicia Snyder. We would also like to recognize our Waco Independent School District Teacher of the Year and also Waco High Teacher of the Year, Julie Richardson, for the 2019-2020 school year. Many of our faculty and staff are assisting today in the parking lot, throughout the stadium, as well as down on the field. Please stand to be recognized. Teachers. Thank you to our Waco High faculty and our staff that dedicate their time and effort to our students. At this time, please direct your attention to the video screen to hear the greetings from Waco ISD Superintendent, Dr. Susan Kincannon.
Thank you, Principal Stewart, for those introductions. To the parents and loved ones joining us here today at Waco ISD Stadium, and to the many watching from home, thank you for your unwavering support of our students. If there was one theme for our senior class of 2020, it would be perseverance through uncertainty. Lions, today you are graduating in the shadow of a pandemic, and your determination throughout these unprecedented times has shown you to be resilient, adaptable, and positive young adults. I believe your resolve throughout this final semester will provide strength that can help you achieve your goals, find your inner happiness, and achieve your life's purpose. I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. And while this is not how any of us imagined that we would be celebrating your accomplishments, I hope today's ceremony will be something that you and your families will remember fondly for years to come.
Thank you, Dr. Kincannon. At this time, I am pleased to recognize the top 5% of the graduating class. Students, please stand when I call your name. Rank number 1 is Sophia Gwendolyn Swenke, daughter of Candy and Steve Swenke. Rank number 2 is Paris Katherine Hookham, daughter of Bernadette and Jeff Hookham. Rank number 3 is Rebecca Ann Heldenbrand, daughter of Latasha Merritt. Rank number 4 is Claire Elise Newman, daughter of Teresa and Greg Newman. Rank number 5 is Mary Bridget Eichenberg, daughter of Gretchen and Alex Eichenberg. Rank number 6 is Harper Elizabeth Hoover, daughter of Paula and Carl Hoover. Rank number 7 is Anna Louise Garner, daughter of Margaret and Dr. Brian Garner. Rank number 8 is Brianna Nicole Tickerut, daughter of Radhika Danuluk and Gabriel Tickerut. Rank number 9 is Christian Ramos, son of Monica and Jose Ramos. Rank number 10 is Restelin Ann Atalisa, daughter of Melody and Samuel Woods. Rank number 11 is Ashley Marie Wilburn, daughter of Josie and Gerald Wilburn Sr. Rank number 12 is Morgan Mackenzie Ray, daughter of Melissa Ray and Rick Boswick and Krista and Michael Ray. Rank number 13 is James Ackerman, son of Cheryl Hill. Rank number 14 is Seven Akira Franklin, son of Melinda and Roderick Franklin. Rank number 15 is Benjamin Todd Price, son of Julie and Adam Price. Rank 16 is Hope Faith Aguilar, daughter of Maria and Gabriel Aguilar. Ranked 17th is Katherine Mackenzie Burnham, daughter of Nora and Ronson Burnham. Ranked 18 is Amaya Malie Johnson, daughter of Alexandra Bowen and Dante Bowen. Ranked number 19 is Lindsay Renee Maston, daughter of Regina and Mark Maston. Ranked 20th is Cindy Nop Tao Lee, daughter of Yin Trung and Lin Lee. Ranked 21st is Molly Catherine Help, daughter of Karen Miller Brooks and Martin Help. Ranked 22nd is Shekinah Glory Davis, daughter of Beverly and Dr. Nika Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the Waco High School honor graduates, top 5% of the class of 2020. Y'all can be seated. Waco High is proud of the academic achievement demonstrated by the entire class of 2020. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, many organizations have extended their scholarship deadlines until June. In order to celebrate all of the students receiving scholarships, we will list scholarships on the campus website by June 30th. Our first speaker in the afternoon is the graduate ranked second highest in the 2020 senior class. She has had many successes in her 4 years here at Waco High School. With a grade point average of 109.3787, the 2020 Salutatorian is Paris Catherine Hookham. Paris, come to the stage. Mr. and Mrs. Hookham, would you please stand? Paris is a 3-year member of the National Honor Society, serving as Vice President of Communications this year, a 3-year academic achiever and an AP scholar. Paris participated in varsity tennis, soccer, orchestra while serving as an athletic trainer for 4 years at Waco High School. She was also a state qualifier for History Fair and volunteered for the Special Olympics. Paris will be attending the University of Texas at Austin studying mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Salutatorian, Paris Katherine Hookham. At this time, please direct your attention to the video screen.
Welcome, class of 2020. We did it. Despite the unorthodox ending to our senior year, we pulled through and will step into the next chapter of our lives. Because most of those who have supported us throughout our education could not be here, my thanks will be going to all those that should be in the stands right now. Thank you, Downtown Administration, for seeing us through to the end of our high school career. Thank you to the Waco ISD School Board for directing our education and keeping us safe all of these years. Thank you to the Waco High Administration and Counseling team, especially Mr. Stewart and Ms. Sachs. Thank you to all the teachers and coaches who have taught us and guided us throughout this process. We weren't always an easy group of kids. Thank you to all the parents, families, and mentors of my fellow peers. We love you and appreciate all the sacrifices you have made for us. Without you, we probably wouldn't be celebrating today. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me in everything I put my heart into, and for always being proud of me despite my many mess-ups. I love you. Now to my classmates, I have one last story to leave with you. 2 weeks before my 18th birthday, my parents were not surprised to hear that I wanted to celebrate by going skydiving. However, I was shocked when they agreed, and even more so when my mother said she'd be going with me. In the weeks leading up to the big jump, I was giddy with excitement, and when the day finally came, I could hardly wait to go. However, in the plane 10,000 feet above the ground, I fell apart. Up until that point, I had suppressed my fear with confidence, but at that moment, looking down at the tiny landscape, my confidence was failing me. My palms were sweaty, my hands were shaking, and there was only one way down, with a parachute. I closed my eyes, counted to 3, and immediately forgot my fear as I fell. On my 18th birthday, I realized that there are some moments in life that you just have to count to 3 and jump right into. In these moments, you have to be confident in your decision and go for it, because until you fully commit, you are just looking at your goals from 10,000 feet away. As we move forward in our lives, whether it's starting college, going into the workforce, or joining the military, working towards our dreams and goals will always be important. Henry David Thoreau once said, "If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them." Now it is our turn to go out into the real world and fulfill our dreams. Good luck to you all. Lion pride runs deep.
Okay. Thank you, Paris, for being a leader in the classroom and a student at Waco High School. Now we will recognize the graduate with the highest grade point average of the class of 2020. With a grade point average of 110.4197, your valedictorian is Sophia Gwendolyn Swenke. Sophia, please make your way to the stage. Mr. and Mrs. Swenke, would you please stand? Sophia participated in a number of academic and athletic groups, including National Honor Society, mock trial team, varsity tennis, and orchestra, and has been a state qualifier for debate and history fair. Sophia is an AP scholar with distinction and a 3-year academic achiever. She also was a star student for the Wacoan magazine. She received the Smokies Academic All-Star Student and was a finalist for the Waco Rotary Club Youth Citizenship Award. Sophia has been accepted into the McCombs School of Business at the University of Texas in Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 valedictorian, Sophia Gwendolyn Swenke. Please direct your attention to the video screen for Sophia's speech.
Welcome, class of 2020. We did it. Despite the unorthodox... Good morning, welcome, and to my fellow classmates, congratulations. First and foremost, I'd like to extend a few words of gratitude to my family. The love and support that you have shown me, not only in the last 4 years, but throughout my entire life, means the world to me, and is more than I could ever ask for or deserve. Secondly, to all those who are tirelessly committed
to making this unique ceremony possible. Our superintendent, Dr. Concannon, the Board of Trustees, and Waco High School administration. Even in these times of uncertainty, you found a way to celebrate the culmination of the class of 2020's hard work, and for that, we are so grateful. For many of us, Waco ISD has been our home since kindergarten. For those who joined along the way in elementary, middle, or high school, we are here today graduating together as the class of 2020. We've grown up together, messed up together, matured, learned, and experienced so many new things. Each and every one of us know the hugs given by Mr. Love and the infectious smile of Principal Stewart. We know counselors and administrators like Ms. Saxenian and Dr. McClanahan who go above and beyond for every student they meet. We know security guards like Ms. Pam and Ms. Jackson who keep us safe and whose hugs and words of encouragement bring an extra ray of light into our days. Most of all, we know coaches like Coach Stahl and teachers like Mrs. Boffman, Dr. Wells, Mr. Lowe, and countless others at Waco High who are not only passionate about the subjects that they teach, but love and support their students wholeheartedly. Of course, these last few months have been different than anything we could have imagined. Not only have we missed out on the simple pleasures accompanying these hugs, smiles, and encouragement we received at Waco High, but the lives of people all across the world have been turned upside down. Many have lost their jobs, their good health, and even their loved ones. For a great majority, this is a time of uncertainty and challenge. That being said, these elements of struggle are not new. When looking back on the history of this great country, behind all of the triumphs and progress, we find the conflict and struggle, which made way for those improvements. For instance, 75 years ago this month, in May of 1945, Germany signed an unconditional surrender, marking the beginning of the end of an era within which millions of Americans sacrificed and hundreds of thousands died to protect our freedom and ideals. 56 years later, just as the majority of us were coming into this world, our country was forced to face the tragedy of 9/11, an attack on the American way of life. Today, nearly 19 years later, we graduate high school and go out into the world in the midst of a new era of uncertainty. I highlight these great challenges with the intention that we reflect not on the tragedies themselves, but on the inspiring responses of the generations who lived through them. Just as many of you are enlisting in the military upon graduation, teenagers during World War II bravely left behind the lives they knew to fight for our country. Following 9/11, our country gained a newfound appreciation for first responders, as paramedics and firefighters risked their lives, and in some cases, lost their lives, in the selfless effort to save all those that they could. Now, many of you aspire to a career in which you will have the opportunity to selflessly serve others. Much like within these examples, the greatest instances of human compassion, generosity, and ingenuity were born in the face of adversity. And just as has happened time and time again in our past, we witness it happening again today. Alongside the hardships being experienced all around the world, we see the best and brightest of humanity coming out to shine. We see essential workers, doctors, nurses, grocery store employees, and so many more, putting their lives on the line to serve others. We see teachers, neighbors, friends, and family going above and beyond to show love and support to those in need. All around us, people are uniting behind a common cause, just as our graduating class has united in support of one another in these last few months. We are certainly not the first graduating class to face adversity, and we will not be the last. But we will find resilience through unity. Today, as we gather here one last time, I ask that you have hope in the power of that unity and be thankful for the simple joys of life. For words exchanged with your favorite teachers, for hugs and smiles received from your principal. Be thankful for the love and encouragement that was shown to us each and every day at Waco High School, and the ways in which our time there has prepared us for the next stages in life. To all of my classmates, whether continuing your education, joining the workforce, or enlisting in the armed services, may you take what Waco High has taught you and go out into the world. Have courage. Hold on to what is good. Strengthen the faint-hearted, support the weak, and above all else, love and serve others. It has been an honor to spend the last 4 years with you, and I cannot wait to see where life will lead us. I wish each and every one of you the best of luck. Congratulations, and never forget, lion pride runs deep.
Thank you, Sophia, for your contributions and involvement while at Waco High School. One of the things that we forgot to mention a few people, so I want to make sure I put their names out. Counselor Mrs. Sarah Miller, we forgot to mention her. Our senior class officers, besides Hope Aguilar, President, and Grant Higgs, Vice President, we also have Secretary Ashley Wilburn and Treasurer Kimberly Hernandez, and also Historian Teresa Reyes. And then also our senior sponsors, Mrs. Susan Giddings and Miss Heather Ogden. So I apologize, had to go off script. The graduation regalia includes cords which denote membership in the various co- and extracurricular programs at Waco High School. In addition, students inducted into the Waco High National Honor Society are wearing white collars with the blue emblem, and the top 10% of the class are wearing a gold cord. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Seniors, please stand. Dr. Kincannon, as principal of Waco High School, and for Mrs. Latchison, principal of Brazos High School, we certify that the students here have met the state and local requirement for graduation and are eligible to receive a diploma or have met the attendance requirement under Senate Bill 673 and are eligible to receive a certificate of attendance. Okay. At this time, please direct your attention to the video screen for Waco ISD School Board President Angela Tekell's remarks and certification.
Thank you, Principal Stewart. Lions, as our campus and district administrators worked together to figure out what graduation might look like in the era of COVID-19, providing an opportunity for you to celebrate together in person has always been a priority. We heard from many of you and your families after our initial announcement a few weeks ago regarding guests. You told us how incredibly important it was to have your loved ones at graduation today. We listened. Our administrators worked with our local health experts to create a safe graduation ceremony that honors your accomplishments and includes guests. We recognize that this ceremony is not what we want it to be, it's not what we dreamed it would be, but I am pleased that in the end you're able to walk across the stage in front of family, loved ones, and guests. Seniors, you have had to endure something that no other class at Waco High School has ever had to experience, but you've done it with grace and resilience. I encourage you to take that resilience and make it work positively in your life moving forward. Now, as president of the Waco ISD Board of Trustees and on behalf of other members of the board, it is my pleasure to accept the Waco High School class of 2020 and recognize that they have met all requirements for a diploma or certificate of attendance and accept your recommendation for certification.
Thank you, Mrs. Tekell. Graduates, you may be seated. Counselors and teachers, at this time, prepare for the recognition of graduates. Students, you will bring your graduation cover that you had in your seat and your name card. There will be 2 pictures taken. Students, you may remove your mask for pictures, okay? Top 5% and class officers will be recognized first, followed by members of the class of 2020. Announcing the name of our graduates this morning will be Mrs. Susan Giddings, assisted by Mr. Paul Gonzalez.
Sophia Gwendolyn Swenke. Paris Katherine Hookham. Rebecca Ann Heldenbrand. Going too slow. Claire Elise Newman. Mary Bridget Eichenberg. Harper Elizabeth Hoover. Anna Louise Garner. Brianna Nicole Tickeret. Christian Ramos. Restelin Ann Adelisi. Ashley Marie Wilburn. Morgan Mackenzie Ray. James Ackerman. Faster. Okay. 7, Akira Franklin. Benjamin Todd Price. Hope Faith Aguilar. Katherine Mackenzie Burnham. Amaya Molly Johnson. Lindsay Renee Maston. Cindy Nop Tao Lee. Molly Katherine Hepp. Shekinah Glory Davis. Grant Ethan Hicks. Kimberly Hernandez. Teresa Lene Reyes. Leah Lene Abner Moore. Anthony Kievian Abram. Ricardo Abrego Castro. Gregorio Acevedo. Madeline Adame. Taisha Marie Legale Adams. Jose Luis Aguilar. Maria Teresa Amanza Lira. Alexa Virginia Alvarado. Evelyn Janet Alvarado. Maricela Nereda Alvarado. Karina Lizeth Alvarez. Ramiro Alvarez. Ashley Anai Andrade. Dulce Crystal Apollonar. Walter Alexander Aragon Hernandez. Christopher Ray Arias. Alexandra Arteaga Resendez. Andrew Sidney Arterburn. Victoria Daziane Acevedo. Joshua Ezekiel Avila Ebanks. Vanessa Aviles. Alexander Leonel Barajas. Karen Cecilia Barcinas. Brooklyn Valentine Barrett. Shamora Amani Battle. Jordan Lee Becerra. Samuel Frank Becerra. Catherine Grace Beckworth. Zoe Amarane Beltran. Raquel Benitez. Emily Benitez. Trayvon Benson. Kendrick Bible. Devontae Laquan Davion Bible. Madison Malia Bing. Jazara Denise Blake Manning. Fabian Alicio Boteo. Destiny Alexandria Bouye. Reynard Tyrell Branch. Madison Ahener Brooks. Braden Wade Brown. Kaven Ramad Brown. Kayana Desiree Bryant. Kevon Malik Burnett. Lemarion Deshawn Bush. Farah Elise Tatiana Butler. Destiny Keena Calhoun. Ariana Gisette Camacho. Amy De Jesus Camarina. Brandon Cambambia. Marley Renee Knipe. Brandon Van Cardenas. Ranisha Jonay Carpenter. Diego Carrillo Soto. Vivica Grace Carrizales. Wilnitra Ariana Isha Carter. Willie Earl Carter. Christopher Anthony Castellano. Krista Kayla Castillo. Jason Castillo. Perla Karina Castillo Rijos. Jamarian Richard Caulfield. Kevin Dwayne Caulfield. Francisco Allen Cerrillo. Annalie Charez. Shirley Chaparro. Samantha Sarahia Chapman. Maria de los Angeles Cienfuegos Gonzalez. Dylan Cisneros. Aaliyah Clark. Travion Jacameron Cole. Zaria Levette Alexandria Coleman. Jashard Dramaine Connor. Matthew Ernest Cruz Contreras. Raimundo Carlos Contreras. Tyesha Elzora May Conway. Michael Anthony Cornea. Sean Allen Corsi. Edtasia Shantavian Cortez. Abel Cortez Hernandez. Michael Jaquinton Crosby. Griselda Adamarie Cruces. Jason Eric Cruz. Sonny Angel Cruz. Abigail Cruz Soto. Jacoby Malik Cummings. Timothy Jonell Danforth. Ariana Tierra Nicole Davis. Deja Dominique Davis. Jerul Xavier Davis. Cariana Lachey Davis. Celine de la Fuente Gutierrez. Paloma de Los Angeles de la Cruz. Cynthia Angelica Deonda. Jameson DeGreat. Jacob Lee De La Rosa. Marlon De La Rosa. Timothy Aurelius De Leon. Gisela Isabel Delphine. Nor Janelli Delphine. Kiara Delgado. Simbad Delgado. Angel Lachey Dennis. Desiree Renee Diaz. Pablo Jose Diaz Torres. Aaliyah Simone Dilworth. Jonathan Dominguez Cruz. Mahogany Assessence Evanisha Monique Dotson. Aaliyah Chantanese Driver. Janesha Lene Duffy. Tadeja Omonique Durham. Jason Keyshawn Eberhardt. Alasia Eccles. Lakiana Denise Eccles. Roberto Elias Medina. DeMarcus Dontrial Ellison. Azrian Lachey Emery. Jacob Ernst Ewerly. Christian Michael Espinosa. Omar Antonio Espinosa. Andres Estrada. Brittany Estrada Gonzalez. Laura Veronica Fernandez. Leandre Henry Fields. India Deasia Finley. Deshawn DeMarcus Fisher. Tony Eric Flores. Valerie Flores. Yadira Flores Salazar. Carolyn Latrice Flournoy. Deshawn Lamons Floyd. Danielle Quiche Franklin. Jordan Robert Fuller. Christasia Jamanice Gaddis. Anthony Galaviz Rangel. Leslie Veramia Galeazzi Perez. Alexis Gallegos. Destiny Ann Garcia. Gisela Benitez Garcia. Jasmine Garcia. Hannah Olivia Gill. Jose Antonio Gomez. Stephanie Gonzalez Zuniga. Andrew Robert Gonzalez. Gilberto Uriel Gonzalez. Jasmine Marie Gonzalez. Joaquin Guerrero Gonzalez. Quetzalcoatl Gonzalez. Aiden Gonzalez Sanchez. Jasmine Renee Graves Robinson. Atavion Juwan Gianni Grayson. Denisha Michelle Kaylee Green. Francis Arnell Green. Marziano Xavier Greer. Samuel Adam Griney. Jennifer Guerrera. Maria Fernanda Guerrero. Keith Maurice Guillory. Alejandra Zuniga Gutierrez. Bridget Contreras Gutierrez. Dorelia Sophia Gutierrez. Gabriela Denise Gutierrez. Kiana Raquel Gutierrez. Matthew Paul Gutierrez. Alonso Gutierrez Lugo. Darmisha Tiali Hamilton Walker. Brendan Tyler Hannigan. Mercedes K. Harrow. Dennis Kenyon Hyson Harris. William Eugene Harris. Jakayla Renee Hawkins. Brianna Shanta Hasley. Charlie George Henry. Esperanza Benita Hernandez. Moises Hernandez. Rudy Herrera. Michaela Nicole Herrera. Tajare Ahmad Hicks. Brianna Yvette Highsmith. Ellis Hill. Jamia Hill. Jiderica Jonkel Hines. Amarian Cachet Holly. Jace Alexander Horst. Ariana Deodrit Howard. Jamisha Demania Howard. Jake Lee Eubanks. Cavante Keandre Leroy Hughes. Angela Denise Ibarra. Luis Angel Ibarra. Jamie Lynn Jackson. Juan Sebastian Jaimes. Noah Isaac Johnson. Tyshawn Davion Johnson. Tatiana Lachey Johnson. Devontae DeVecchi Jones. Kashana Jones. Anaya Kennedy. Fate Guinevere Ann King. Nathan Harper Klein. Chandler King. Cameron Lee Cool. Alondra Raquel Landaverde. Miranda Denise Lara. Marco Uriel Lara Zarazua. Zamir Akeem Latchison. Brittany Lazaro. Cassie Ann Lee. Mariah Shakaria Lee. Shakiria Riche Lee. Oscar Elias Salazar Lerma. Albert Dwayne Lewis. Vianney Arla Lacona Espatia. Cavante Dion Lily Hammond. Alexia Nazay Linville. Nicholas Andrew Loa. Shamara Raven Long. Zamara Nichelle Long. Anthony Ari Lopez. Maria Guadalupe Lopez. Mayeli Elena Lopez Martinez. Michael Ray Lord. Alejandra Laredo. Nashanti Sine Denise Lloyd. Israel Jeremiah Lujan. Marvin Wayne Lyons. Denise Nicole Maldonado. Jesus Jesse Maldonado. Brianna Nicole Mann. Nayeli Arleth Marquez. Caleb Allen Martin. Angel Gabriel Martinez. Sierra Martinez. Francisco Juarez Martinez. Jorge Enrique Martinez. Liliana Martinez. Nayeli Martinez. Maria Rayel Mason. Aaron Mackenzie Mathis. Matthews. Nicavion Kialtre Mathis. Roy McChristian. Adrian Nicholas Medina. Jonathan Lee Medina. Candy Mariana Medrano Lozano. Ariana Maida Mejia. Jose Luis Mejia. Barbara Milan. Jalian Jashawn Milton. Tavoris Deshawn Minute. Diego Morales. Estefania Garcia Morales. Benito Levine Montanez. Tamarviana Ashante Montgomery. Decorin Lynn Moore. Mercedes Annalie Morales. Ricardo Morales. Alexandra Denise Moreno. Joshua Gable Morgan. Rachel Elizabeth Morgan. Alize Michelle Morris. Okay. Out. Takaya Ariana Kenneth Morris. Elias Uriel Moya. Julian Moya. Haley Marie Naif. Giovanni Navarro Alvarez. Carla Paola Negrete Aguilar. Jermon Davon Newton. Octavia Deshay Nicholas. Charles Austin Nipper. Lacaisian Trezay Norwood. Berenice Nunez. Raul Nunez. Giver Alonso Ocampo. Daisy Marie Ochoa. Jonathan Aaron Olvera. Josefina Renee Olvera. Damian Coanaloa Ampad. Jamari Amir Nikes Outley. Alecha Marie Oyola Metz. Christian Misael Palacios. Sarah Nazia Palacios. Okay. Deep Hemant Parmar. Camden Cheney Parsi. Jacob Alexander Payan. Amy Pacina. Allison Elizabeth Pendleton. Edward Perez. Jesus Perez. Miguel Angel Perez. Andres Perez. Tyler Matthew Perry. Uriel Benjamin Pagazzo. Dominique Daniel Pierce Anzures. Vanessa Lynn Pearson. Hernan Pina. Jocelyn Sitlalik Pina. Alejandro Pineda. Jacqueline Pinion. Antragene Roche Denise Posey. Jeremy Jamad Powell. Ania Denise Proctor. Daisy Ramirez. Ayade Ramirez. Ashley Joanna Ramirez. Diana Ramirez. Okay. Elias Nathaniel Ramirez. Emily Thalisa Ramirez. Johanna Abigail Ramirez. Jorge Luis Ramirez. Juan Augustine Ramirez. Kevin Anthony Ramirez. Osvaldo Jared Ramirez. Adair Ramirez Miranda. Michael David Randolph. Jerome Demarion Ratliff. Natalie Andrea Renovato. Mariah Ariana Arias Resendez. Adrian Almarez Reveles. Lisbeth Jocelyn Reyes. Miguel Reyes. Amatre Richards. Jaden Mantrell Ridge. Christopher Daniel Rios. Thomas Andrew Rivera. Amelia Arredondo Rivera. Angelina Rivera. Eduardo Rivera. Michael Rivers. Iana Shemay Roberts. Deasia Visha Robinson. Tyler Camarcus Robinson. Cody Adam Rodriguez. Teresa Maria Rodriguez. Robert Angelo Romero. Nicholas Adrian Romo. Angelina Renee Rosas. Cameron Wayne Rose. Andrew L. Sais. Ariana Lisbeth Salazar. Johnny Starr Salazar. Oscar Salazar. Jacob Nathaniel Salinas. Alexia Marie Sanchez. Edwin Manuel Sanchez. Irvin Sanchez Zuniga. Michelle Y. Sandoval. Carmisha Artesia Scott. Haley Olivia Scott. Stephen Darnell Scott, Jr. Krista Dawn Siri. Jada Deshelle Armin Simbera. Amaya Lanice Shaw. Aviana Monet Smith. Angela Lachey Smith. Karen Solano. Cynthia Jeanette Solis. Alicio Fernando Solario. Nayeli Soto. Quitavius Quayshawn Stanchill. Jasmine Sterling. Danielle Lillian Stevens. Jordan Travis Robert Stover. Elvis Suarez. Melina Aleda Suarez. Nicholas Brian Sestaita. Isaac Andrew Sutton. Keandria Brickell Talley. Joanna Tapia. Kimon Doctrell Taylor. Kanaya Lachelle Taylor. Corey Demon Taylor. Atia Rashay Thomas. Gavin Tyrell Thomas. Deshawn Lee Kentrell Thornton. Erica Torres. Francisco Torres. Jesse Adrian Torres. Graceli Adine Trejo. Patrick Leon Tucker. Tatiana Nicole Tucker. Tekell Denise Tucker. Madison Marie Tucker. Kyle Edward Tyler. Jesse Joan Ugarte. Teresa Uribe. Alfonso Vallejo. Jessica Valtierrez. Yareth Varela. Penelope Aziel Vargas Mares. Noel Vasquez. Hate Yunin Vinces Juarez. Dalen Dwayne Villa. Julissa Anayi Villa. Kristen Nicole Villa. Joseph Anthony Villarreal Lopez. Kiana Lachey Ware. Timothy Lamont Washington. Jaquan Markey Wells. Ollie Anthony West. Colin Arthur Ernest Weller. Amari Cariel Taven White. Brandy Alexis Justine White. Keyshawn Rashad White. Anijah Dominique Williams. Carter Lee Williams. Lawrence K. Willie. Ashton Deere Willis. Brandon Lamar Wilson. James Travell Wilson. Catavion Latrell Wilson. Lanisha Siobhan Wilson. Titania Cachet Wilson. Broderick Davon Witherspoon. Daniel Desiree Woods. Jalen Christopher Young. Kiara Rajane Young. Haywood William Zuniga. Giselle Annalise Zuniga.
We made it through. That's a long line, but congratulations to the class of 2020. Graduates, please stand at this time. Okay. It looked beautiful. To signify that you have participated in the 2020 commencement exercise of Waco High School, please move your tassel from the right to the left. One of the things that I said to you all year, if you can remember from the announcements, I told you to remember, know your worth, know the value that you possess, make decisions that will put you into a position to succeed. And I've always told you this, so if you remember, say it with me. You are here to win. You are born to win. And if I have to care more about you than you care about yourself, then that's the way it will be. Welcome to success. Say goodbye to failure, because you are not going to fail. Make sure that you take that and go into life and do the best that you can and be productive citizens. And know that I love you. Waco High loves you. We are proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you the Waco High School class of 2020. Lion Pride runs deep. Okay. Before the recessional, before we leave, let's join in singing the Waco High School alma mater. After the singing of the alma mater, I will release you, the audience, by groups and sections. For those that are here on the ground, my students, you will remain seated for a while so we can keep our social distancing, but we will release you by sections, okay? So please wait until I call your section to be released, okay? So after the alma mater.
To you, dear Waco High School, we join our hands and sing. Today, tomorrow, and always, our loyal pedigree. Within your noble hallways, we grow in grace and truth. Today, tomorrow, and always, we go high, we honor you.